all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
We're on Gerald the Bossman Show. We're here with one of our new coaches here in Georgia, a local guy down in Macon, Mercer Bears, Coach Greg Geary on the Bossman Show. Coach, I think it's down there on Mercer University Avenue, man.
Oh, things are great. We're kicking off some camp going tomorrow with some team camp and some good local and good teams from Georgia making the trip to Macon, and then after that, day camp, overnight camp. So it's going along really well. We got our guys in summer school and workouts are going on, so our days are pretty full. It's fun, and Macon's been really good to us so far, and looking forward to keep building it.
Now, Coach, I know Macon's has some great food down there. Have you found some places you really love to eat down in Macon so far since you've been there?
Oh, if you saw me, you can understand. I didn't get this way by looking at it. There's some really good spots, and so I've been here a month, and so or a little over a month. So it's been a situation where I'm gonna find those spots now. I know how to use Google. I know how to use Yelp. I know how to do all that stuff. So it's not too hard to find good spots to eat. That's for sure. Now, my gospel sister lives literally like down the street from the campus. She lives like 5 miles from campus. So when I go down Macon, I always go Mercer University. Drive and find me some good to eat. She always tells me, go get you some wings here. So, my sister hooks me up all the time when I come down there to check on her. But, Macon's a great food, great people, laid-back city. You're going to love it down there in Macon, I guarantee it. Yeah. I'm excited about it. When I took the job, I felt like this area in a 2 to 3 hour radius, could be really, really good benefit recruiting wise, and has good players, and people know about Mercer. It's a great academic school. So it's got a lot of things that we're going for, and that's why I was excited and took the job.
Exactly, Coach. Like you said, location-wise, you're right in the smack down in the middle of Georgia. You're 80 miles from Atlanta, give or take. You can also hit Chattanooga as well, South Carolina, get to Florida if you wanted to, go to Alabama. Like you see, it's a great spot to find talent. And at Mercer, you can get a lot of guys different ways, Coach. You can get them the transfer route, you can get them the high school senior route, international route, prep school route, JUCO route. You got many ways to bring guys to build this program up however you want to build it up here, but make it be in that location that you need to do it in a great part of Georgia.
Yeah, without question, and they've had tradition here. They've won before, and the administration, the president's done a great job. President Underwood has done a great job of just building the campus, building the city to where they unite each other. And the AD, Mr. Cole, has done a great job, and they want to win, and they put the resources in, and it's been a great situation. Coach Lamb with the football program's done a great job. Susie with the women's basketball, and then our baseball coach Gibson just went to the NCAA tournament in baseball. So they know how to win here. So now we just got to get basketball back on track, and we're going to do the same thing.
Exactly, Coach. Like you said, having buy-in from administration is very key to any success in college athletics. I believe this from playing at HBCU school, like I told you off the air, and being around other kids who went to different schools. You don't have to buy-in from the administration for its resources and finances to help you put yourself over the top. You're already behind the 8 ball, but with Mercer, I've always known them to be ones that will spend the resources to make sure that the teams are good and make sure the players and coaches have what they need to be successful in SoCon play and beyond playing in SoCon as well.
Oh, no, without question, and the SoCon is a big time conference. I mean, last year, it didn't the non-BCS conferences or the non-Big 5, Big 6, whatever you want to call it. You usually don't get talk about when NCAA Selection Sunday comes around. You don't get much conversation besides, okay, they're going to get one team in. Well, with the SoCon, there was talk, and that's a good sign of 3-4 teams that had a chance to get into the tournament. It ended up not happening, but at least there was a really good conversation. It was meaningful conversation, and great basketball, great coaches in this league. And so I'm really looking forward to competing against them and helping build this conference up and continue the way it's going.
You're right, because you got, Wes is doing a great job at Greensboro. Steve Forbes has been there for a while at ETSU. Lamont's building it back up at Chattanooga as well. Jay McCauley is doing his, got the job at, over there at Wofford now. And, Mark
right.
is building up Western Carolina as well. So, the league is so many different coaches, and the league is deep, a lot of great talent, because people overlook the SoCon, but like you said, Coach, it's a big-time mid-major league with a lot of talent, a lot of great coaches that know how to get it done and can get you in a bid, because the conferences from top to bottom is hard out every night in that conference.
Yeah, no matter, any league you play in, but especially this one, I think is I'm looking forward to the experience, getting on the road and going to these places, and then we've got great support here. Home field or home court advantage is. Everybody I've talked to in the league, they all mention as Mercer being one of the top 3, environments as far as in this conference. So I'm really looking forward to that. Where our marketing people do a great job is getting people in the seats and making it fun for them so they come back. So I'm looking forward to it.
You got there right, Coach. I can attest to it. The environment out there at Mercer is one of a kind. It's definitely top in the league for sure. They told you the truth. It's definitely a buzz to go out and watch a game at Mercer.
That's good. Well, hopefully that turns into a lot of W's. We like W's.
You got there right. You got there. Speaking of W's, Coach, you have been around great programs, great coaches in your whole career. You have success as an assistant. You also was a D3 coach, head coach as well. So from being around these coaches you've been around, and I feel like you can recruit guys because you've been around success. You've been around high quality programs, know how to run them. So as you as you take this job here at Mercer now, how do you apply what you've learned from all your previous stops as an assistant and your stop as a D3 head coach to build this program at Mercer up the way you want it to be going forward?
Yeah, you end up taking things from everybody you work for, because they all have their different ways of doing things. I'm going to take certain things, but I think at the end of the day, you have to do what you feel comfortable with doing and how to do things. I don't think you can't change. You just got to be who you are. You got to hold guys accountable, and you got to have some trust with your players, and they have to know that you're going to bat for them, and you got to have relationships with them. I think times have changed a little bit where, you've got to talk to them, and you've got to be able to communicate with your guys so that they know where they stand, and we'll play hard for you. And that's, I think, the biggest thing, as I've gone through experiences of the bottom line. You got to have some talent, but you also have to have a culture that they buy into and that they have a relationship with you. You have that, then you're going to take off, and we're going to do some really good things here.
And Coach, you got the job March 26th. They gave you time to kind of get to the guys before they left for summertime, kind of work on building that bond with the guys since you got the job in March. How's that been getting the job early as you did? Are you able to grow with the guys and kind of grow that bond relationship with the guys? They can't trust you, know that you chose to coach them, but these are you might not recruit the guys, but these are the guys you want to coach, and they're your guys now, and you want them.
Right. Yeah, there were a few guys that were on the team, previously. We've been able to sign a few more. Once I got here, I got the job, but then we were still playing when I was at Purdue as an assistant. So once that happened, once we lost to Virginia in the Elite Eight, then I was able for the next couple of days to get things situated and get here and get a couple weeks of workouts in. With the guys, just to kind of get a feel for, what we have and what we got coming back, and, personnel and all that stuff. So I think it really makes a big difference. Just once you get in and get going on the job, you got to dig your feet in. You got to spend time with a lot of the people, and that's what we've done in the last, since I got the job, and that's never going to stop. You got to keep doing it.
And having 4 hours helps a lot. I remember it used to be 2 hours. I remember when I played, it was kind of no hours. Right. Then we went to 2 hours to 4. So having 4 hours now, but being a new coach and trying to build a new system, it has to really help out in your favor with this new rule that they finally put in last year there.
Oh, it's huge just because you're able to, you can do some individual work, which we do, but we're also going to throw in some teamwork where you've got everybody together so you can gradually kind of put new things in, and because it is a new staff and it's new terminology, everything's pretty new. So being able to have these summer days and these 4 hours per week is really beneficial. It's going to pay off.
You got that right, Coach. And also, I feel like it's going to help you guys for that camaraderie and being one. Because come fall time, you want to be able to hit the ground running. So I feel like getting used to your system, your terminology, what you call a stun or a blitz, pick and roll, however you want to call it. They kind of get a feel for it. And how much film are you showing them in the summertime? You show them film and you kind of show them what you want them to do, maybe, or you kind of say that for the fall time.
Yeah, we're not doing any film right now. That would cut into the 4 hours of work. So I'm not doing, I'm not doing any of that right now. We'll have plenty of time to be able to watch film once school starts and they all get back in the flow of things. So I'm watching film myself of all of our conference opponents and our previous games in the past, just, from a personnel standpoint, you got to try to get to know them better. So, we as staff members and all that, we're watching it, but the players aren't right now.
Now, Coach, at Mercer, are you all required to play those guarantee games non-conference wise, or you kind of play whoever you want to play without having to play guarantee games?
Yeah, we've got a couple we usually play, and it's a good situation here because we're going to play one this year. I guess in the past they've went one or two, so that we usually do have to do one or two just to be able to, help things along. But I think it's great for our guys to be able to go in those environments and play, those BCS schools and see where we stack up.
Now, beyond the guarantee games, Coach, you going to try to play maybe Georgia State or Kennesaw or Georgia, schools around here?
Yeah, we're playing both. We're playing Georgia State, we're playing Kennesaw, Georgia Southern, Florida Gulf Coast. I like playing those guys. in the state, and I think it's good for everybody, to be honest with you. And we'd like to get Georgia and Georgia Tech. When I got the job, most of the schedule was already done. Just a few games here or there, but it's definitely I think it's important to play in-state people.
What's crazy? I told Mark Byington, like, you're the long. I said you're the eldest statesman in Georgia now, Coach Byington. He started laughing. I was like, but it's the truth. You're the oldest. You're the longest tenured guy in Georgia for D1 wise. He's laughed about it, but it's funny how the state has changed over with all your new coaches coming in here, and I think it's great. Have new blood down here, building relationships, getting new guys to come to play for your program. I got tell kids all the time. For instance, here in Atlanta, like, hey, Mercer is just down the road. You can go home and come back home when you want to. It's right down the road from Atlanta. You ain't got to go to Georgia Tech, say Georgia Tech all the time, or even Georgia, Kennesaw. You can go down to Mercer and do something. I try to tell kids about Macon. All they think about is the main four up this way, but think about Mercer as well.
Right. Hey, I need you. When we bring kids on campus, I need you to come to campus. You're going to talk like that. I like the sound of that.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm trying to be the truth, man. I know Macon's a hidden gem down there. It's a hidden gem.
It really is. It really is. People, when I first took the job, I know several, obviously, Georgia people been in the business a long time, and I said, forget athletic-wise, basketball-wise. Tell me what you think about the school. Like, what's your perception? What are the people's perception in Georgia of Mercer? And there wasn't one person that had anything bad to say. It was all, wow, academically, they're great. It's a good school. So I tried to do my homework as good as possible. And it was another selling point that I was like, boy, this could really, really be good. And when I got here to campus, it's a beautiful campus, and people that have not been on campus before, when they see it for whatever reason, and they have a preconceived, idea or vision of what it looks like, and once they get here, they're all in. It's a wow. This is beautiful. So that's the biggest thing, is just trying to get as many people as we can on campus to see it and get in front of them and visit with them, and so they see the resources we have and the people we have.
You got that right, Coach. That's what I got for you, this coach. I know we kind of touched on it briefly, but who have been some coaches in the business that really helped inspire you and help you in your career that really made you the man you are today?
What inspired me to get into coaching?
Yeah, like the guys who really helped you become the coach you are today. I
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I took a lot. It's crazy that to be honest with you, this is going to sound really crazy, but I started organized basketball when I was in third grade, and I remember I played on a grade school team, and that coach, Mr. Don Reynolds, I remember him. He's still, we still stay in contact, but I learned so much from him. He had an influence on me and my family, and just in working hard and treating people right. And people think that's crazy being in third, fourth grade, but that's just the way it was in Indiana. So I really learned a lot. Coach Darner, my high school coach, Coach Foley, he was a high school coach as well. Coach Anderson at junior college. I've just been very fortunate to be around some great coaches. My head coach at Tulane University was Perry Clark, who was a longtime assistant for Coach Cremins at Georgia Tech, before he then went to Tulane and built a hell of a program. And he really knows how to motivate guys, and he motivated me, motivated the whole team. I learned so much from him in just being able to recruit and get people to play hard for you. Coach McCullum, where I worked at South Florida, Robert McCullum, he's now at FAMU as a head coach. Just a great person, disciplined, really smart basketball mind, very organized. He was tremendous to work for. Ron Everhart, who was at Duquesne and at McNeese State when I coached there. He's a hard-nosed, smart, he gets good players. He's been successful as a head coach. He's now an assistant at West Virginia. And then Coach Paint at Purdue, just an all-around, just a great person, extremely intelligent, runs the program the right way. I can go. I mean, all those guys I talked about really, in my opinion, helped me to become a head coach, and I knew I was ready for it because they I just learned so much from them, and if it wasn't for Coach Payne, I wouldn't be in this situation. And I thank him an awful lot for him, giving me that opportunity at Purdue, because it put me, it's such a great program there that it's, I was there for 8 years, and a lot of that has to do with him, believing in me.
Yeah, but I know that Purdue gig that Coach Payne guys, that's a hell of a gig, man, Coach. And I knew you all always played well. I think at one point I was supposed to play Tennessee State in a guarantee game. I forget. I think you were supposed to. I don't know. I think Coach Ford left or something. I think we did. I think we did a few years ago. I think we did a couple of years ago when Coach Ford was there. It was right before, I think it might have been his last year. Yeah, I knew it was. I remember being in his office. He was doing it. I saw him doing the board. I'm like, I saw the money. I'm like, I would go up there for that too. That's exactly what I said. He has laughed at me. Because I know I miss Coach Peel and Coach Ford. I hate that he went to Missouri State, but he had to do what he had to do. But I just said, man, Coach Randy Peel and those guys are always good to me when I come to Nashville and visit them. But yeah, Coach, I tell you what, man, I'm looking forward to working with you, man. And if I got anywhere I can help you guys or bring the show down to Mercer and help you guys, I would love to help you. Cause I love Mercer University, the great university. I like going over there when my sister lives right down the street from me, at campus, Coach.
Yeah,
right off
anytime you're coming on. When you come on down, make sure you come on by the office or call me. Just let's get together. If you got the open invitation. Believe me.
We'll do, Coach. I'll text you off the air here and text you my number. You have my number as well, Coach. And I thank you for your time, Coach Gary. Best of luck to you, and I'll definitely look forward to working with you down the road here and going forward, man.
All right, awesome, Jared. Thank you, man.
You're very welcome.
All righty.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.